Well, good morning, everyone, and thanks so much for joining us here on Up with KREM. I'm Channing Curtis.
And I'm Tim Pham. If you look outside right now, outside your window, you're probably seeing some snow and slush on the ground.
That's right. So we do have Up with KREM team coverage all morning long, getting you ready to start your day today. So our Nicole Hernandez is in our KREM 2 storm tracker right now, getting you a look at the real-time road conditions right now.
Yeah, but first, let's head on over to meteorologist Thomas Patrick, who has your certified most accurate forecast this morning. Thomas, what can people expect this morning and into this weekend? You prepared us for this day, so what's happening?
Yeah, right now it is snowing, and it is a wet and slushy snow. As promised, if you're gonna be heading outside in just a couple of minutes, it's gonna feel more like rain, but it definitely looks, and it is, of the snow variety across a large majority of the inland Northwest. Honestly, with this being such a wet snowfall, we're even hard pressed to have a full inch on the ground, but it is compact and it is full of moisture and water content. So it is an extremely wet morning because of this very wet snowfall. Now, as you look off towards our south and west, from about Ritzville to La Crosse and towards the Tri-Cities, it's just rainfall, where our temperatures in that region are in the upper 30s compared to about 32 to 33 degrees here in Spokane. So we will start to see that transition from snow to rain later on this morning. We are under winter weather advisories in Spokane, but only until 8 o'clock this morning. I think by around 8, that snow will change to rain, and whatever snow we got from this morning will start to melt away. Winter storm warnings for our higher elevations. And then our next weather impact, we are far from done for today. It's snow this morning, but it is high winds for this evening. There are high wind warnings, which go until 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. This is the type of wind that could do damage to our region. Tree damage and power outages are now looking likely heading into tonight. So I am going to cover just when that snow transitions over to rain, and then when the strongest winds are most likely throughout the day today. But for now, let's take a live look outside with our own Nicole Hernandez, who is in the mobile storm tracker. And Nicole, how are those slushy roads looking this morning?
Thomas, slushy is the right word for sure. We are right now driving south on Highway 2. Take a look. You can see we've got just a little bit of flakes on the roadway here. Nothing crazy though. If you're able to tell, I don't know if you can really see it with the lights and such, but we do have a little bit of really tiny snow falling down. It's pretty much melting once it hits our windshield, but you can see a little bit of it is sticking here and there. Melting off pretty quickly though as cars are driving over it. So the actual, as for how slippery it is, it's not all that bad specifically here. The downtown area really isn't even seeing this as of right now. There are pretty clear roads down there. It's mostly just rain in that area. Any kind of little snow that's falling is melting as soon as it hits the ground. And then up on the South Hill this morning, they've got it the worst for winter driving conditions for our first snowfall of the season. They are going to definitely wake up on the South Hill to some slushy, slippery road conditions. But again, as we're warmer than we typically are, that should melt off pretty quickly. For now though, we're going to keep driving around, make our way back down towards the downtown area, over to the valley. We'll let you know exactly what roads are looking like everywhere across Spokane.
And the snow has really hit the mountain passes too. Snoqualmie Pass is closed right now in both directions this morning due to multiple crashes. So plan ahead if you are going over to Western Washington. There is currently no ETA on when it will reopen, but we'll keep you updated. Meanwhile, the Idaho Department of Transportation says Lookout Pass on the Idaho-Montana border is open. Right now, conditions are slushy and slick. So we're used to this type of weather here in the inland Northwest, but it is still important to be prepared.
That's right. So here are some last-minute reminders before you head out the door this morning. Up first, dress as if you were going to be stranded. That means put on some extra layers and at least keep a warm coat or a blanket in your car as well. Another tip is to open the garage door before starting your car. This prevents carbon monoxide buildup, which is extremely hazardous. Also, bring clearing supplies such as a snow brush or ice scraper inside for easy access. And when you're parking, back into the space so that you can make it a little bit easier for you to leave. And once you are parked, we know how annoying those frozen windshield wipers can be, so lift them up when you're not driving your car.
Well, with the snow, that means snowplows will soon be hitting the streets and they will most likely be salting the roads. But here are some quick safety reminders when driving near snowplows. Remember to give snowplows plenty of room to work. You should avoid passing or tailgating them and watch out for that cloud of snow or water spray plows create, as it can block your own sight of the road. Well, there is some potential we might see some power outages today with high winds in our forecast.
So here are some tips that we've compiled from several power companies in case the lights do go out today. Make sure that you charge your devices now while you do have power. Go ahead and get out your extra batteries for your flashlights and keep a battery pack and charging cable handy in your car. Now, if your power does go out, do not call 911 unless it is a true emergency. So for your wake-up call this morning, we want to see your snow photos from this morning. You know, go ahead if you're looking out the window, maybe if you're taking the dogs out for a little bit. Text us a photo real quick. You can text them to us at 509-448-2000 or post them to social media and use the hashtag #UpWithKREM.